That's the thing. He's not as impressive from the back. And right now, just at first glance, there's a little bit of water hanging on there. He's got to control that midsection. It's just not as ripped as it was. He looks like he's carrying a little extra bloat. That's what I'm going to call it, because he's known to have one of the smaller waistlines in the industry. But right now, he still looks like he just had some food, and that stomach needs to come down a little bit. The side chest, he's always good in. The slight triceps is what really hurts him. But when he turns around to the back, and this is where this show's won and lost, you think of Lee Haney, you think of Dorian Yates, you think of Ronnie Coleman, and you think of Phil Heath. When you turn around to the rear, you better be ready.
And Shawn Rhoden is a guy who notoriously gets better as the contest goes. So I would caution everyone to kind of hold your judgment and watch how this thing plays out, because these bodies change over the course of the night. There's also that 24-hour period that will wait until the finals on Saturday night. But now, Rashawn Ray, we're getting our first look at the back shots of Shawn Rhoden. That's the one that we knew would have to improve for him to take that next step. So I'll ask you, has it improved?
Well, I mean, not to the degree that Phil Heath is up there with and Dexter Jackson. And again, Shawn says it takes more than just the back, but the lower back especially is a very weak area for Shawn. And again, if he's not razor sharp, and he looks to be a little bit heavier than he was a year ago, and I bet he probably would say that he is, but I don't know that that's going to work in his favor. Again, Dexter could be heavier and Phil could be heavier.
There's improvements back there, Shawn. This might not be a good enough back shot to win an Olympia, but I'd say he's lived up to his promise to make some improvements. And what shouldn't be lost in all of this, and it's easy to forget it, when we talk about Shawn Rhoden, we're talking about a guy who for 5 years in a row has been top 4 at this contest. This guy's trying to put together a Shawn Ray type of streak of being